Oh, hi, Anna. Come here. Hey, baby girl. Oh, okay, run along. Hey, everybody. You're watching Cole the Cornstar. Just a couple little reminders here. Remember, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you like my sunglasses, if you go to the link that's down in the description and use the code that's also in the description, you can get 15% off. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yesterday, I didn't get anything done outside. It was like 45 degrees, it was raining, just not a fun time to be outside. So today we got blue skies, warm weather, and we're gonna start loading up the dump truck again. But before we do that, looks like Pete's here. Oh boy.
It's Christmas again.
Haven't seen you for a while. How you been doing?
Tired. It's been a busy season. Ready to relax.
Pete says in the past month, he's got a total of 6 hours of sleep.
That's sure what it feels like. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, Natalie.
Hello. I am tired of painting, that's for sure.
We're unpacking, getting ready to put liquid system and steering in the sprayer.
So in other words, we're putting an AgLeader in Command 1200 in our Hagee sprayer. And then we're putting all the section shutoffs and stuff on the boom as well. So once Pete gets done with this, we're gonna have AgLeader stuff in our planter tractors, our sprayer, and our combine. And the beauty about the AgLeader stuff is it's all interchangeable. So the monitor that we have in the 340, we can pull out, we can put in the sprayer. Once we're done with it in the sprayer, we can pull it out and we can put it back in the combine. So now we have auto steer, data tracking, and product control for 3 different items, but we only had to buy one monitor. In the past, we did have an old system in this. It was 12 years old. In technology terms, that's ancient. And that's this old boy right here. Which I'm really glad we're getting this AgLeader stuff in here now, because the auto steer on our old system just decided to completely stop working for us. So we did all of our bean burn downs by hand this year, which I don't want to sound like the complainy zillennial, but when we're overlapping 3 to 5% each pass, that gets pretty expensive when we're talking about using an extra 3 to 5% of $70,000 worth of product. So let's just do a little quick math here. Let's take $70,000 worth of product. Say we have 5% overlap. That's using an extra $3,500 worth of product. Don't worry guys, we're gonna start hauling junk here in a moment. But let's do some real quick math on the sprayer. So the system that we're putting in for full parts and install costs $20,000. Let's just say our sprayer overlapped 5% each pass on our 90-foot booms. That's 4.5 feet per pass, which is what I was averaging for overlap when I was doing it by hand. So we have a $20,000 install. We can save $3,500 per year, at least, just by having auto steer. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like a 17.5% return. So let me ask you this. Do you get a 17.5% return on money sitting in your savings account? The answer is no. You don't. So basically it's gonna take 6 seasons just for the auto steer aspect of this to pay for itself. What I didn't add to this list is the section control. So if we get to an area that's already been sprayed, sections will start to shut off as we get to an area that we've already done. This is gonna prevent us from using more product than we need to. Once again, this is saving us money. And I also didn't include in the calculation the fact that we can pull the monitor and the globe from the sprayer, we can put it in the planter tractor, we can put it in the combine, we could put it in a tillage implement if we wanted to. So now we have one fixed cost that we can spread over multiple pieces of equipment, and it makes it really a relatively cheap item per piece of equipment. Now don't get me wrong here, $20,000 is a lot of money, but for the benefit that we can get out of it and the money that this is going to save us, it honestly makes a lot of sense. In case you guys ever wonder what I think about in my free time, I am constantly doing calculations like that in my head to try to figure out where we can put our money to provide the best return for our farm, so that way we can be as profitable as possible. Hey, looks like Cooper got the Enver first seat tender all cleaned up. Looks nice. Okay, I suppose we should start scrapping. So here's today's cleanup goal. We're gonna get the dump truck full, take it into the scrap yard, come back, get it loaded again so it'll be ready for tomorrow. We're gonna be focusing on this area here, which is right on the edge of the old Auger graveyard. The pile of metal here is from the remnants of an old building that fell down before I was born. I'm gonna kind of go on a whim here. I'm gonna say we're gonna have a solid 3 loads. Yeah. The cleanup series is gonna be divided into 2 halves. The farm side and the grove side. The majority of the junk junk is out in the grove. But I want to get the farm side done first because this is the area that we work. This is the area that we drive equipment. This is the area where accidents can happen. So the sooner we can get the farm side picked up, the better. Because I want this whole side to be open. That way we can get equipment through here easily and not have to worry about hitting anything. Don't need that sitting in the driveway. So by doing all this cleanup, not only is the farm going to look a lot nicer, it's going to be a lot safer. Basically, I'm trying to dummy proof everything. If there's nothing sitting out and about to hit, you can't hit it. See what I mean? Dummy proof. We're gonna talk about the lake of rotten bean juice later, but I honestly don't even want to think about it right now. That's gonna be a stinky day. I suppose we've done more than enough talking. Let's get to work.
Good morning. Today is basement floor beautification day. That's what I'm gonna call it. So as you can see, I got the basement all painted between Natalie and I. I don't know what I would have done without her. Here's the other room. And so now today, they're gonna come and work on the floor. I've a pretty decent floor. At least it's all cement and it's not dirt. But like all these seams, chunky pieces, like there's a big crack there. Water will like seep up when it's really wet out. It gets so musty smelling. So I can't really use it as a good storage space. Like here's some other bigger type areas that need to be filled in. Guy I hired is gonna come and make my basement look brand new. I'm so excited. So here's what it looks like after they grind down the floor. All right, they're getting ready to put the paint epoxy on the floor, and Kalen is gonna explain what he's doing.
Right now, this is basically the epoxy. I'm gonna be mixing the base coat into it. Basically, this is what's gonna be going down first, and then the flake's gonna be going down on top of it.
What are you gonna mix it with? That's a big blender.
Yep, got our standard mixer. Got a lot of miles on it.
Now Dalton's gonna tell me about these things. Vinyl paint chips.
Just a bunch of different colors blended together.
How do they make these vinyl paint chips?
Just spray paint something that's flexible, and then they break it, and so the paint flakes when they vibrate that, and then they go through sieves, screen sieves, and it sorts them out into different sizes.
And these are 1/4 inch?
Yes, ma'am.
1/4 inch paint chips, and they come in a big box like this. Look at me, Dalton, so I can see you, so they can see your cute little face. All right. I could give you some really big muscles if you were hand stirring that.
I know I'm starting to look like Chet. I need a haircut, but what do you do? Got the Case 340, been tearing out monitors, unhooking hoses. Hopefully get this dropped in the big machine shed one of these days so we can get unhooked. I'm gonna come back here and pull off our ag cams. I got one here that was facing in the back so I could see who was behind me, and then we'll pull off this one here that was facing on the row unit so I could see what was going on back here. Got some monitors here, and we just got I'm leaving my unfolding box and everything in there, and everything else is out. So the 340 is almost done, and we just got to pull a couple things out of this tractor and do some welding on this planter and check it over, and this should be done also. So hopefully everything's good.
So they pour this on, and then Jason pours it on, he's the smart one. And then these boys have to work real hard to spread it out. That's what kids are for, right? Ooh, they got their fancy shoes on. Spider-Man.
You can cut that here? Yeah.
Looks like you're feeding chickens. You got a method to your throw there, Dalton?
Be consistent.
You almost look like a sprinkler that's watering the grass. Wow, look at this. This is before they put the clear on, but it looks amazing.
The other room here.
It looks amazing. Here's my entryway. That's gonna be so nice too. Stays so much cleaner when everybody's coming in, and I'm gonna make an area here to hang coats, and it's gonna look so nice.
Dad's tractor to pull some monitors out, and I don't really know what happened in here, but he complains about when we get the cab slightly a bit dirty, but I don't know. This is horrible.
Right now we're dealing with the classic case of what we thought we're gonna get done today, we're not gonna get done because we had something else come up. Dad and I are gonna dig a grave. Right now Dad is jump starting the backhoe. And as you guys can see, it's starting to rain. Luckily I'm in a really nice heated cab. Dad's doing such a good job out there. Good job, Dad.
It was kind of brisk a little earlier and it kind of came up a few degrees, I guess. Hopefully we can get this raked out. I'm getting hungry.
Hey, don't throw all that dirt and fill in your track.
Oh, okay. Yeah, basement soft dirt. We got it. We got it.
I was originally planning on going back to picking up more junk once we got done digging the grave. However, we just found out that a local restaurant just opened back up, so we're gonna take a little after planting season night out. Dad and Momma Cornstar are gonna pick Neva and I up pretty soon. We're gonna go eat. So I guess we'll be back tomorrow.
Sounds good. Good night, guys. I'll be back in just a little bit, Paul.